Good morning, boys and girls. Welcome to Shen Plays. Welcome back to the beautiful Inca here in EU4 Common Sense version 1.13 beta. We're currently at war with France, who has, for some reason, declared on Britain. I guess he wants these British lands. The thing is, though, Britain's allied to not only us, but also Portugal and Spain. So France is now fighting Britain, Portugal, and Spain all at the same time. That seems a little silly. I mean, he's got, 160,000 troops down here, and I don't think that's going to end in Portugal or Spain's favor, but at the end of the day, what are they actually doing? They declared for Laborde. They're at negative 63 on that fort. It's going to take them a while to chew that down. Although they do have the walls busted. I expect Britain to finish up the siege of Scotland to be pretty quick here. He's got no fort, and then a small fort here, which is almost down. When those three provinces fall, Britain should bring its troops down here to Portugal and Spain. They should be able to team up and do something against France. I don't know. In any case, we're just going to ignore that war. I don't really think it matters to us at all. We have the defense of the Portuguese and the Spanish and the British Navy protecting us from any type of French incursion. At the end of the day, they're not going to do any harm to us. I'm just going to ignore that war. In the meantime, we are coring some provinces here in Central America. Managua, Uluas, Honduras, all this shit shortly. Hopefully, this will not form a colonial nation because it is connected directly to our capital. It should not form one. But we will see. Holland has collapsed. Really? Look at that. Holland has collapsed. Now, you would think that would be an opportune time for Dutch Mexico to go independent. He's got 100% independence desire, liberty desire. But he still won't go independent. Like, why the fuck not? Your liege just collapsed. He doesn't have an army or anything, and my vassals got rebels. Nah, he's got him. He's under control. He's good. Oh, good. Embarrass the court. Thanks for the stab drop. Thanks for the stab drop. Embarrasses the court. That's some bullshit right there. But yeah, France has this gigantic, super duper 120 just death stack here. He's taking 3.7% attrition per month. That adds up. Oh, and they've canceled the siege of Laborde. So that is not bothering. Okay, now this is silly. Portugal is attacking in the mountains. Across a river. Portugal, you idiot. You idiot. That is how you lose the war. You're just giving them free war score, Portugal. Oh, Portugal. In any case, keep fabricating. Don't ever stop. Our truce can't be that long, right? Truce is until 1707. Yeah, that's only 7 years. That's pretty good. Should be able to go back to war for more of Mexico soon. But yeah, that attack into the mountains across river was quite foolish. I do not approve of that, Portugal. Let Britain finish his siege, and then he'll bring down his 60,000 troops. Then you'll have a much better chance of fighting. The fort of Navarra has fallen already. Scotland is out of the war. Oh, and they broke their alliance with France. Okay, so Britain can now bring his troops home immediately. Hopefully he'll come down here to Spain and assist in this. But we'll see. Okay, we converted Lenca. Let's go ahead and core that. It's pretty quick to convert lands. I like that. Rebels in the colonies? Whatever. Man, it's very odd just to see how quickly France gets these walls breached. It's just strange. Like, he arrives in Laborde and the walls are breached that turn. He's done that twice in a row now. That's so unlikely, and yet it's France. It just happens all the time. All right, Portugal's going in for another stupid maneuver. What are you doing? Spain's not even helping. We have... What's this? Shit. Why did I hear a coring thing? Apparently something cored. And I heard a shit, so I gotta look that up. 1 second. Come on. I wish this didn't make me log in every 5 minutes. Invictus says... Oh, goodness. What does Invictus say? It isn't his fault he embarrassed the court. He just had to read a bad pun because someone gave him 2 ducats. Sound familiar? Oh, Invictus. Crazy person. So France is committing to an attack up here, and Portugal has nobody to help. This is just... Why is Portugal just throwing his army away? I mean, the AI is so dumb. More claims, please. All right, cores are almost in. We're at 86%. And when one of them finishes, it's possible we'll get a colonial nation because we'll have 5 cores. So hopefully that does not happen. Hopefully this just stays our land. Barbados almost done. I think we're just going to do a religious conversion there as soon as possible so we don't have to deal with the islands so much. Come on. Okay, please don't form a nation. Please don't form a colonial nation. %, 99. Coffee, nice. Okay, no colonial nation. Fan-fucking-tastic. And yeah, let's convert Barbados right now. Oh, we can't. Why not? Religious zeal. Okay, well, let's do Managua then. How long do you have religious zeal? Ah, 15 more years. Well, shit. All right, fine. Meanwhile, Portugal's still being a dummy over here. Oh, what's this? Austria? Austria against Venice. Oh. And Venice is allied to Britain, so Britain's going to try to help Austria, or try to help Venice there. It's not going to do any good. Now, this is a little foolish. We no longer accept Aymara culture. That's fine. It's a cultural union. This is a little foolish. Britain's dropping troops off in Provence. So Britain's 60,000 troops are not going to be down here helping out with these battles at all. Meaning France is free to just run up here with 100,000 guys and kick Britain out. And he will. That's what he'll do. There's not going to be any backup for Britain because, well, Britain's being a dummy. A big dummy. All right, more claims, please. Now, unless Holland's alliances change, I think it's pretty safe to just attack him again pretty soon here. Yeah, there you go. So France has decided to kick Britain out, and there's nothing anyone can do about it because they're all too far away because Britain's dumb to land his troops up here. He should have brought... And his army was crushed. He just lost 26,000 troops. Crushed. AI. God damn, the AI is so stupid. Well, it looks like we have rebels in Managua and Mixtec. Now, Mixtec I'm not that worried about, but Managua, yeah, that could be a problem. Give me the transports back here in Pippo. Finish the colony? Nice. Where are we going with our next colonist? Well, we could go inland here, but this is still considered Mexico. Let me check my oh, it doesn't really matter. I guess it does. Oh, Portugal, get the fuck out of here. I guess I'm going here. Just prevent Portugal from going there anyway. Have these guys westernized? Yep. Yep. Yeah. So all these guys are westernized. Western Africa is quickly becoming a place of interesting events. All right, now we are caught up on admin tech. What should we be doing here? I'm tempted to go focus Diplo. And that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go focus Diplo now, since we're ahead on admin tech. And we are going to take Trade Idea Group. And we're going to try to make as much bank as we can in the Caribbean. Colonists arrive. Very good. You want to see how many soldiers each side has? Okay. Well, our side has a lot more because there's colonial nations involved. But you got to understand that colonial nations, including ourselves, we're not sending any troops to this war at all. None. Oh wow, France has pretty poor war enthusiasm. Yeah, we're not sending any troops to this war. So all these troops from California, from Mexico, from whatever all these colonies are, none of them are going to send any troops over. They might send a fleet or something. But what this means is you're not really seeing an accurate representation of who's got how many troops on each side. This is pretty accurate because I don't think Hungary's contributing very much. This is mostly France and Provence because they're here. Hungary's way over there. But Britain, his troops aren't doing anything because he didn't really bring much. He brought 17 guys, whereas the army he dropped off in Provence got crushed. So it's hard to sort of imagine how many troops are actually here. What you see in Iberia, this is really the war. So you're looking at about 60, maybe 80,000 troops on one side. And the other side has like 170. Let me check. France, how many troops you got? 150 for France, and then Provence. Can't be too far down. There we go, 35. So yeah, about 170, 180 between France and Provence, but they don't have any manpower. And that could prove very interesting here. Even though Spain, Portugal, and Britain only have 80,000 troops here, the fact that France and Provence have no manpower could really work in their favor. Like, if they can get this fort back of Navarra, defend in the mountains against any of this French aggression, they might be able... Oh, never mind, they're getting attacked. And France is going to kick ass. But again, this does hurt the French position quite a bit because they have no manpower. None. They're going to start living off mercs. Hey, first idea time. 20% global trade power, I'll take that. Fuck yes. Making 24 ducats on trade. Let's see if that changes once we get the end of the month here. 24 ducats on trade. Come on, more ducats. Buckets of ducats. 25 ducats on trade. Wow, so that idea gave us a whole ducat. Woo! Give me them ducats. Spain AI is broken. Need to restart for them to do something again. You might be right. Spain's army has been sitting here in this one province since the start of the war. He has not moved at all. So yeah, he may be broken. Oh, 50 admin points or 850 ducats. Well, I have the ducats, so sure, spend the ducats. Ducats are easy to come by. Admin points are not. Oh, I can turn off my forts. Turn off the forts. Six troops, okay. My transport fleet is almost here, so I should be able to take care of... Oh, I can just walk through there. What am I talking about? I can just walk through Portuguese Mexico because we're allies right now. I forgot about that. The only problem here is this is going to add, I think, 10 years of separatism to that province, but whatever. It's not the end of the world. Well, Denmark, or not Denmark. Portugal is attacking France again, which is not something I approve of, but whatever, they're doing it. And France is going to lose this war. You know why France is going to lose this war? A, he has no manpower, and B, he still hasn't sieged Laborde. He's at -63, and that's his war target. If he doesn't go finish off his war target, he's just going to surrender. He's going to white peace. The Great French Peace. Yep, no problem. Meachtek is safe. Look at that. Portuguese Mexico helping us siege Meachtek. Thank you. You're the best, Portuguese Mexico. You want me to send troops over here? Nah, I don't really want to. Don't really want to. If I send armies over here... See, the thing is, the reason I don't want to... I love this war. I love the idea of this war. Having France against Britain, Spain, and Portugal. And me. The problem is, I'm not the war leader. If I come over here and commit, like... Let's say we commit 100,000 troops and just invade the fuck out of France, crush his armies, siege up all his land... You know what's going to be the peace deal? Like, France will give war reparations to Britain. That's going to be the peace deal. Because it's not my war. You know what I'm saying? It's that kind of situation. If Portugal separate pieces out of the war, we can attack Brazil. That's true. That is true. Also... Uh-oh. Brain fart. No, brain, don't fart. What was I thinking? Oh, right. I wanted to cancel my mission. That's what. All right, so Britain's going to have a defense in the hills here. And France is once again abandoning his siege of the target province. But I think... Yeah, Britain's army got crushed in seconds. That was insane how fast Britain's army was crushed in that battle. Did you see that? It was only 40,000 versus 10,000, but same thing here. This is a defensive battle in the mountains, and France just has so much fucking... Well, his general's amazing. He's got a 3-5, and he's got so much morale. It's just nuts. He's just going to crush. Yeah, crushed. And yeah... Spain is still not doing anything with his armies. It's really weird. Sungadia fleet has arrived. Oh, we are now getting inflation and gold from our California colony. Interesting. If you ever have a colonial nation that has gold provinces, they will send ships of gold to you. So they will give you inflation. Just be ready for it. You have to expect that inflation. You know what's interesting about this is France is ignoring the Spanish army. As much as Spain is not participating in the war, France is also not fighting his army. Oh, Spain's moving! Holy shit, Spain's moving! He's moving. Wow, I didn't realize he could move. It's pretty amazing. Spain's actually doing something. Oh, he's getting crushed. Well... I hope you had fun moving, Spain, while it lasted. Was it good for you, Spain? Yeah, France is making a mockery of those guys. Just amazing how poorly everyone fights France. And it's not so much like France is a super genius, it's just that the AI is so dumb they can't understand what the fuck is wrong with their strategies. Like Spain's strategy, this amazing strategy for Spain... of sitting in one province for the entire war. That was a good idea, right? How did that work out for you, Spain? Did it make you feel good to just sit there for the entire war? Oh, I gotta close my door. This is Squawky Bird. But yeah, I just... Silly strategies. And then like Britain dropping off half of his army to get absolutely fucking curb stomped in Provence instead of bringing his entire... Britain had 60,000 troops. He could have brought all 60 down here and then moved as one force over and actually participated in the war. But instead, he brought 30,000 to Anjou, got absolutely face crushed, and he has never done anything since then. He brought, 20 guys or whatever down here and just got wrecked. It's just silly how bad the AI is, Ay, ay, ay. You would think if this was actually a war between players, that it would be a walk in the park, laughing stock of a war between Britain, Spain, and Portugal, just face-rolling France, just absolutely face-rolling them. But the opposite is happening because the AI is so dumb. Oh, Portugal, you're attacking France. Good idea. You're only half his army size. This is a really good attack here, Portugal. Yup, good thinking. Oh, maybe it wasn't such a good attack. Yeah, about that. Okay, Squamish is done. Cool. Let's keep colonizing. Why not? I think I want to block off Dutch Mexico from getting to California. So where's the last California region province? This is all California region. Okay. So grab this one. Just want to block off the Dutch, that's all. I mean, this looks so heavily in France's favor, and yet it's not. Because France is already at low enthusiasm. He wants out of the war right now. Look at all these lost battles. It's just a joke. But yeah, Britain still has ticking war score for owning the target province. Another 7 war score just for sitting on his butt. France is going to get a little bit here and there for some sieges and shit, but overall, Britain's going to win this war. Probably for a white peace, maybe for war reps, or maybe Britain will make France give back some of his cores. Because France has a few British cores right now, so we'll see what happens in the peace deal. Yeah, that's true. Portuguese war exhaustion will help his colonies want independence, but right now they still don't. They're still under 50%. The only one... No, I thought Caraibos would be above 50, but he's not. Yeah, all of the colonies are below 50% enthusiasm. Not enthusiasm, for liberty desire, I mean. And they can't declare independence until they're above 50% liberty desire. It's just... I don't know. It's kind of a silly system. All right, Rio Branco's almost done. Deimos, can you move away, please? Deimos in front of the screen. Please move away. Okay, Rio Branco done. Core that shit. Now, where should I colonize next? I guess just keep filling this shit in. Why not? Colonize Manokwari. I gotta find out where Manokwari is. Manokwari. Oh. I can't. Someone's already there. What a shitty mission. I have a mission to colonize something where someone's already there. I can't do it. Protect against France, huh? I have to build like 30,000 troops. Let's do that. That I can do really quickly. So let's make a new army type. A new template, I mean. Squishy. Squish a lot. All right. So there's 2 shift keys on your keyboard, and only one of the shift actually counts when you're clicking on these buttons. So if you shift click here, you get 10 cannons. But if you use the right shift, the one next to your enter key, you only get 1 cannon. Come on, Paradox. Why can't you have both shifts act as shift? I don't know. What do I want? 20? No, I want 18. There we go. Build that right. Build it in the capital. Yeah, France is not going to win this war unless they actually push for Laborde, because Britain's getting tons of ticking war score for Laborde. Ooh, base tax in Kochimi. Which one is Kochimi? Wish there was a go-to button here. Kochimi, right there. No, I don't really care for base tax there, but I don't need the prestige, so I guess base tax, whatever. Oh god, Spain's attacking France when he's outnumbered 2-1. Why you do this? Yeah, that wasn't very bright, was it, Spain? Britain, do you have any army left at all? Doesn't look like it. I think this is the entire British army here. 5 dudes. Because France has crushed everything else. Spain has, like, no army. Portugal has a little bit. France is just wrecking. Spain won that battle? Oh, yeah, he did. Look at that. Spain won the battle. I thought he lost because it shows the French-Poland ball here. So the Commonwealth ball makers, you might want to actually fix that. This is the second time I've seen it where the army that wins the battle is not the Poland ball that remains. So it's showing the army that lost, even though it's the Spanish army. Fix it. Fix it, fix it, fix it, fix it. All right, let's keep fabricating here. Oh. Norway just full annexed Scotland. Look at that. So Scotland no longer exists. Yep, just Norway now. They were all Norwegian culture provinces anyway. Scotland had no Scottish provinces, so it's probably fine. No big deal. Yeah, France is still losing this war. And despite absolutely crushing everyone, France is still losing this war. I wonder how much manpower... I mean, I'm sure he has none. But I wonder how he's doing on troop count. He still has 140,000 troops. He's living on 44 mercenaries. Wow. And look at Poland with 49 mercenaries. Holy shit. That's pretty crazy. What's our manpower cap? 96. We need to get our manpower cap up. How are we doing on loans? France, do you have loans? France has 4 loans. Spain has 1 loan. Portugal has 2 loans. Ottomans have 3 loans. What about Poland? Poland has 4 loans as well. Interesting. So France and Poland are both going way in debt. I mean, those loans have to be thousands of ducats. They're going way in debt just to support some mercenaries. And for France, it's not really working. This cannot be what France had in mind when they declared this war. I mean, yeah, they're winning all the battles, but they still haven't sieged Laborde. They still haven't sieged it. And if they never finish it, they're just going to peace out. They're already at low enthusiasm. And Britain's hanging in there at medium. Britain's rebuilding his army. He's got 10 dudes now. Whoop-de-doo. Oh, God. These guys are fabricating on us? Are you kidding me? You're fabricating on me? You're serious. Super serious. Apparently cores are coming in. Rio Branco, very nice. Japan versus Pasai. Interesting. Hunting accident. What? No. Aw, but he was good. He was a 5-2-3 with a strong claim. Oh, fuck me. Alright, well, let's hope for a 6-6-7 or something. Give me a super general or super king or something. God damn. Well, if we die today, whose dynasty do we get? Oh, we get the same. We don't have any marriages. Right, we can't marry any of these guys. It's a little silly that you can't marry someone from a different religious group. Why not? Oh my God. France is marching around with 111,000 troops. Goodbye, Portuguese army. And we have completed our mission, protect against France. Yay! Still have that stupid mission to colonize that province, which we can't do. So I'm going to take it and cancel it. Hope we get a new mission. We can't colonize that game. It's taken. It is taken by Spain. Their dude hasn't arrived yet, but he's not going to cancel his colonists. I might as well just keep you in the capital. Yeah. And we're still below our force limit, so I should probably build another army. Let's just make another army. Squishy McSquish-a-Lot Mark II down here in Santa Fe. Timer? All right. Let's call it a day then. Thanks for watching, guys. I've been Shen. You've been you. Come back next time where maybe we'll finish this war. I'll see you then. Have a good day.